reporting was last night, and as it's been commonly known, players will be reporting in different stages as they still have commitments with their clubs, with Super League and so forth. So we have this arrangement to maintain our relationship with the clubs so that they can fulfil their respective commitments. But by the end of this week or by the end of the month at the latest, we hope to have the full group together in preparation for the SEA Games. We have two friendly matches arranged on the 29th of April against Timor-Leste and on the 1st of May against the Philippines, prior to departing on the 4th of May for the SEA Games.
Coach, you mentioned that the players going to come in stages. So, how many batches they're going to come, or it's still negotiated with the clubs?
Look, there'll be several batches relating to their commitments with their clubs, and of course there's also two players from abroad that we've called up. So Hadi Fayad, for example, has Emperor's Cup match in Japan, so we expect him to arrive on the 25th. And Lukman also has his commitments with training with his club Kortrijk in Belgium, so he should be arriving around about the 29th. Other players locally will report once their respective commitments are fulfilled.
Coach, as we know, they're going to come in batches and they have commitment with the club. Some of them are playing in the top division, the Super League. So there's always a risk of injury. And this time, yes, the call-up squad is bigger, 30+ players. But to monitor their condition when they come in and keeping your fingers crossed so nobody comes in injured. How do you see that challenge?
Yeah, look, I don't think you can be afraid of injury. I mean, it's part and parcel of our sport. I mean, if you're afraid of injury, then you wouldn't play. But of course, we wish everyone well. And as far as I'm concerned, I've been asked about players' fitness levels and so forth. And if they're starting 11 in Super League and playing 90 minutes, then I'm actually happy with that. It's good for those players to get that game time and that experience. Of course, we would like as much time as possible with the core group together to prepare for our tournament and work on tactical things and so forth. But you know, we have to manage the situation the best we can, and they're the cards that we're dealt with, so we'll try and make the most of it.
Coach, the 5 boys that reported last night, how's their condition and your training plan?
Yeah, good. They're all fine. We had a session last night, so we're working on some individual aspects with those players and some of the finer details. But we'll continue with a plan for those players, and once more numbers arrive, we'll adjust the training plans accordingly to suit.
Coach, how's the discussion with the clubs on getting the players to report for the team, or have you prepared for worst case possible?
Now, well, I expect all the players to report at one point or another by the time we depart. So prior to the call-up list being released, you know, we've spoken to all the clubs, we speak to the players, technical directors, also the coaches, and we've had assurances from everybody that all the players will report sooner or later. So, you know, I'm hoping that that will be the case. I'm sure it will be, and as I say, it's an ongoing thing that we have to manage, and we respect the club's position. But of course, this is also national team duty, and I know that the players are all very eager to represent their country. Obviously, the SEA Games is a big tournament in Southeast Asia and something that the Malaysian fans really look forward to. So for me, it's important that the best players can represent the country during this tournament.
So looking at the challenges like still have matches for the club, Ramadan month, and followed by the Eid festival. Do you set any specific deadline or the deadline for the players to report for the league?
Yeah, as I say, I expect everyone to be here at the latest by, let's say, the 1st of May. So it is very challenging, as you say, with all those circumstances surrounding the training schedule and the preparation. And obviously, other nations are investing heavily in this. We see nations like Thailand and Vietnam already playing abroad friendly matches and so forth. Those countries' domestic leagues are actually going to stop for the SEA Games so that all the players are available. So for us it's very challenging, but again, we're not afraid of that. I have incredible belief in these players, and once we can assemble the core group that we're looking at, I believe that we can be successful.
At the same time, this SEA Game is the warm-up or stepping stone for the AFC Asia Cup under 23. So, like you said, having the core group is crucial. They're coming in batches. The latest you expect them to be is the 1st May. That would be the match against Philippines. How important is it for you to see that the core group being available against Philippines, the friendly?
Yeah, of course we want to have the core group together for friendly matches prior to departing. Once we depart, we don't have any time for friendly matches. Our first match is on the 7th. So once everybody has reported, we'll have to assess every player's condition. You know, there's matches on as late as the 29th, I believe, of April. So if players are involved in those matches, we have to assess them once they report. And you know, if they've played a full 90 minutes with their club, perhaps they can't play full 90 minutes on the 1st of May. But as I say, we just assess that as we go. And looking forward to the AFC, yeah, we have one eye on that tournament. And of course there will be some changes within the playing group between the two tournaments. So as I say, it's a very unique situation and very challenging, one we have to manage on the run just about. You know, I'm looking forward to the challenge, but as I say, if we get the best group of players together at this age group, I believe we can really achieve something in both tournaments.
Coach, right now only 5 players with the team. Is that the biggest problem for you?
As I say, it's not ideal, but you know, we've had the assurances that everybody will report. So that's what we're working on. If we can only start with fewer numbers to begin with, then that's something we have to manage on the run. And slowly, as the numbers increase, we'll adapt accordingly. And it's just something that we have to manage. So it is what it is.
How about a target for this SEA Games?
Yeah, I think, you know, as I say, we can really achieve something. So nothing specific, but we want to be successful. And again, with one eye on the AFC Cup, it's an opportunity for players to perform at international level and show that they deserve to also be in the team for the AFC Cup.
Right. If I'm not mistaken, 2018 for the Bangkok qualifiers for the Asian under 23, we had a similar problem where players were not released, but they came in late.
Yeah.
But we managed to get the qualification and we did very well in the qualifying campaign. So you think with this similar situation you have faced before, you know what is needed to just tweak and get the best from the players with the limited time?
Yeah, as you say, we've experienced this before and it's not ideal. Of course, you know, leading into a tournament, you would love to have 2 or 3 weeks preparation with the whole group, several friendly international matches. But at this moment we don't have that luxury, so we have to do the best we can. We've got 2 friendly matches arranged with Timor-Leste and Philippines, so we'll give the players exposure in those games. And as I say, if the players that have not arrived yet are continuing training and playing regularly first 11 with their clubs, then there should be no issue with their fitness. So once they join this group, it'll just be a matter of fine-tuning and getting the group to gel prior to our first match against Thailand.